UTC on Sunday. So it will be 4 a.m. for me, and I believe it will be 19 for you. -7, I believe, or -5.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like the stream has started. So, hello everybody. Welcome to this match that we have going on in the round of 64 between OSUjanaiKATSURAda and 2ZZ. Both players really strong here. I'm joined by Jin as a caster. Hello.
Talk.
And yeah. Without further ado, I mean, we're gonna get right into this. I guess we could talk about these players a little bit. I think we were discussing before the stream started. OSUjanai seem to be really strong on hidden, and 2ZZ also seeming to be pretty well-rounded overall. But I think it was, you mentioned, was it the converts that they struggled with?
2ZZ definitely is a strong all-arounding able. Let me start again. 2ZZ is able to play all mods if the map is specific. Like 2ZZ is definitely confident when it comes to specific maps. But 2ZZ definitely has some troubles if it comes to converts.
Yes, and as we know, there will be converts throughout this pool, so OSUjanai might take that as an opportunity and use that against him to get some points. So we'll see how these players go. I'm really excited, honestly, because I've heard a lot of good things about both of these players, and it's just, you know, we've had some great matches so far, so I hope that that trend will continue.
And we will have the first warm-up map, and the only warm-up map suggested by 2ZZ. It fills the requirement. It's only 1 minute and 18 seconds long. It is an specific, so we definitely can see that he wants to get warm up on those specific kind of maps, so he doesn't drop it on the game. But I do believe whenever OSUjanaiKATSURAda will pick a convert, it will heavily favor OSUjanaiKATSURAda. And I can't see, as bad as it sounds, 2ZZ winning a convert against OSUjanaiKATSURAda.
Yeah, I have to honestly second that opinion there. I think that OSUjanai is just so strong on converts. I've seen some of his scores, and overall, just he seems like much more confident with the converts. But I mean, again, with the pool has both converts and specifics, so that isn't to say that 2ZZ is completely, you know, screwed. So I think that both players are gonna play their best, and we'll honestly hopefully see a good match.
Yeah. But it will be a bit hard, because if I would be OSUjanaiKATSURAda, I probably would say oh wait, I need to set up the lobby, right? Oops.
Yeah, one thing, I guess while we're waiting here, one thing to point out is that OSUjanai actually seeded 5th in the qualifiers, which is honestly really good, going up against a lot of other players and seeding higher than some of, I'm saying seeding higher than some of these players that I've seen in the past that are extremely powerful. 2ZZ, it looks like, seeded 60th. In the qualifiers. So I mean, that's gonna be a 5th seed going up against the 60th seed there. That's gonna be quite interesting. But we have seen some seed upsets already in this round of 64. So I mean, you know, anything can happen.
Wait a minute. Okay. literally too new to know the comments rightfully. I always make a mistake there, but yeah.
Yeah, and I'm looking at 2ZZ's stats right now. He definitely struggled on hidden in this pool. Hidden 1, it looks like he was hidden 1 and 2 were probably his worst performances in the qualifiers. So Janai being a strong
correct.
No?
No. Like hidden 2 is his worst score, yes. Because he finished 98th there, but his hidden 1 is 50th place and his double attempt 2 is 78th. And if you look at his scores, all the convert scores are not good. So
yeah, I see that there. Yeah, the converts definitely are lacking. So that's another thing.
And we can start the warm-up match. Also, by the way, it seems Moro gave us a tip that 2ZZ is pronounced Tus or 2UZ, but I believe it's Tus, just Tus, which approximately means ace in Russian. So ace in English, like from Russia, Bro, my English today, from Russian into English.
I see. It looks like OSUjanaiKATSURada's putting on a flashlight and hidden and easy for this warm-up. Quite an interesting choice for warm-up mods, but I mean, hey, whatever works for you, I guess.
I believe one thing that we should mention is that OSUjanaiKATSURada is a really old player. I believe he is one of the first players to ever play, like, okay, not to ever play OS, but like he is definitely an older player, so he is definitely accommodated to like older maps. So as example, Nomad 2 should be no problem for him.
Yeah, I was about to say Nomad 2.
Played those jank maps before.
Yeah, looking at his account, 2012 is when he joined. That's a long time ago. That was definitely in the era of when players had to just play converts and stuff, and that's when those old maps, old specifics were being made. So he's definitely going to be more accustomed to stuff like Nomad 2, like you said, and all these converts should be no problem for him.
Exactly.
That concludes the first warm-up between the players. Is there a second warm-up, or is that the only one that they're...
It's the only one. OSUjanaiKATSURAda didn't send me a warm-up, so I'm assuming he doesn't want to have one.
Alrighty. So yeah, we should be seeing rolls coming very soon then.
Oh my god, and two rolls and two. I mean, if it's the same, if OSUjanaiKATSURAda no rolls a one, that'd be funny. That'd be real funny.
That'd be great.
I roll one, trust.
Let's see it. Roll a 1.
Oh my god, you rolled 2 as well? So... Please,
oh my god.
Roll again.
The chances of that, I mean, hey, looks like RNG is on their side. Same RNG throughout this tournament. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Wow. What are the chances of that happening? I think that's gonna be the highlight of this match is the same roll, rolling a 2, both of the players. That's not something you see often. So I guess cherish this moment. Maybe get a lottery ticket or something. I don't know.
They should definitely go play slots today, Kappa.
Yeah, so it looks like OSUjanaiKATSURAda is going to ban Nomad 1. which honestly we've seen a lot of players, even high seed players, struggling with actually throughout this round of 64. So that could be a good ban for him, just because, you know, Nomad 1 is one of those maps that it can go either way. It's easy, but it can come down to a spinner, it can come down to act, it can come down. There's so many factors that I guess he just doesn't feel comfortable. And it looks like Tuz is gonna ban Nomad 2, so that's 2 Nomads out of the way, and that's probably a good ban for him, considering that he probably doesn't feel comfortable on these older maps. That map consists of a lot of I guess you could say weird jumps, cross-screen jumps without hypers and stuff like that, so good bans for both players, I think.
Definitely good ban from OSUjanaiKATSURAda, taking off Nomad 1, which is a bit coin flippy, and as well is in the comfort zone of 2ZZ. I'm a bit surprised of the Nomad 2 ban. I mean, yes, it is an older map, and it's definitely a bit harder, but it's still a specific one. So yeah. Maybe Tuz had an off day on the qualifier, but I can't really see him winning a convert against OSUjanai. So I thought he would be banning a convert, but well, let's see how it goes. First map is starting in 10.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe Tuz has practiced his converts and he could surprise us. Who knows, honestly. But yeah, we're going straight into this hidden one in just a second here.
Which is definitely bold, because to pick hidden as your own pick against most likely one of the top 3 hidden player is definitely says confidence about you. Let's see if you see an upset in this match. I believe some player would like to see a top 10 qualifier player to join the loser bracket. Let's see if Tuz is able to make that happen.
Both players starting out really strong here in this intro section, but we're about to come into like the first hard section of the map. And Tuz is gonna find an early miss there, so that's gonna shift the score right over to OSUjanai. Still holding on to that full combo.
Okay.
Yeah, Janai is hitting that 200 combo mark, so he's building up max score, and that's going to be really bad for Tuz, because that's going to increase the gap between the players, but he's starting to stabilize his combo here, which is good.
Yeah, Tuz unfortunately finding a miss earlier than OSUjanaiKATSURAda, but other than the miss, he performs quite nicely, and maybe OSUjanai finds the shit miss, but right as I say that, Tuz sadly finds the miss right before the spinner. And no OSUjanai... First commentator curse, yeah.
Yeah.
And now OSUjanaiKATSURAda will see that he is quite comfortable in the lead, so I believe the nerfs from OSUjanaiKATSURAda will be banished for this map. So it will be hard for Tuz to regain this point.
He also just found a miss there, a little bit of an awkward miss there, and I mean, kind of, we're approaching that third quarter mark of the map, and Janai's showing no signs of stopping with this combo here. So it's going to be pretty hard for Tuz to come back, I think, but you never know. You never know.
So far, still an SS from OSUjanaiKATSURAda. Maybe something you'd expect from one of the top hidden players. So yeah, like I said, it was a bit bold from Tuz, I believe, to pick hidden against OSUjanaiKATSURAda, but maybe this is like a strategic pick to take away one from OSUjanaiKATSURAda picks. So OSUjanaiKATSURAda won't be able to like maybe use this map as a finisher, so he might try to get this map out of the way from the get-go.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing actually. I think he's trying to just get this map out of the way. That way that he has more comfortable picks later on, which, you know, that could be very strategic on his end. So yeah, but OSUjanai's gonna SS that. I mean, solidifying the fact that he is definitely one of the top 3 hidden players in this tournament, I would say. But I mean, Tuz 7 missing that. I mean, you have to think that's still really good for someone who uh, doesn't seem too comfortable with hidden. So good job on
Yeah,
him for
it's
that.
definitely a good score, and it probably would have went a bit other or a bit different if he would have played against someone else, maybe. But
Yeah.
against OSUjanaiKATSURAda, it is a bit harder, so...
Oh, hidden 2
And,
being picked next.
well, OSUjanai is not wasting any time picking Hidden 2. And I guess we can all agree that we all love AR8 Hidden.
Oh yeah,
But
Hidden
I
is the
heard
best.
some complaints. I heard some complaints about AR8 Hidden. Apparently players don't like it, so the map pooling team and I are discussing AR7 HD right now, because maybe player will like that one more. Let me know what you think in the chat, please.
Yeah, what do you guys think about AR7 hidden? Or maybe even AR6 or 5, who knows?
2 BCs. Maybe 6, maybe 6.
Yeah, and I do believe this is a convert hidden. So I mean, that's probably gonna be Tiz's like biggest weakness right now, I would say. But I mean, they're getting it out of the way, and both players starting out really strong. But we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. Oh, Tiz actually finds a miss, I think. OSUjanai is going to hit that 200 combo mark, which, again, building up that max score. Tiz definitely not looking too comfy, but he's getting through, and he's hitting these little jumps, so, I mean, hey, that's something.
Yeah, but you can definitely see already at the accuracy that Taz is definitely struggling a bit more on this hidden than on the other hidden. I believe strong points for that will be that it is a lower hidden map and also a convert, so he's definitely not in a comfortable zone right now. But also GinIkari is also finding a miss, which is quite rare to see in hidden AR8. But that miss will be compensated by the misses from Taz. But maybe OSUjanaiKATSURAda will be a bit angry with himself there, because he knows he can see those map, and I believe he definitely would have liked to see himself FCing this map as well. But yeah, this won't happen.
Yeah, but I mean, that miss obviously did not matter at all, as we can see the score difference by like 300,000 at that point. Yeah, but I mean, that was definitely, I would say, based on what we know about Tuz, that's probably one of his most uncomfortable maps. I mean, a convert plus hidden AR8, like that sounds like all of his worst nightmares together in one map. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's gonna conclude that hidden 2 with OSUjanai winning with a 1 miss, which puts the points now to 2-0. And is gonna get to pick next here. I wonder what he will retaliate with. Curious.
It seems like that Taz has some problems, and he is requesting a reset. As long as it doesn't take like 20 or 30 minutes, I will allow it. If he's even in lobby still.
Oh, looks like Janai is gonna step out too as well. So I mean, I guess they can have a small break here. But yeah, I mean, what do you think, Jin? What do you think Tuz is gonna pick against OSUjanai if you had to guess?
It's definitely going to be Hard Rock 1 or Double Time 1. I don't see Tusk picking number 3 and number 4, but I also need to mention that like I was surprised that Tusk banned number 2 because number 2 is a specific. Yes, it might be an old one, it might be a bit janky than to the maps he used to play, but still I would say Sacred is definitely okay to play for people who main specifics. So that ban definitely came in surprising for me. I mean, maybe he has a chance on number 3, because I think the map is quite okay for specific players as well. But I'm expecting a Hard Rock 1 or Double Time 1 pick here. More or less the Hard Rock 1 pick.
Yeah, I think I would agree with you on that one. I think in terms of what Tuz seems to be comfortable with, I would say Hard Rock 1 probably, because with DT, just with the way he was moving with his platter control and stuff, you know, DT, it's going to be faster platter speed, and I think maybe he might be a little nervous right now, and that might not be something he wants to have to worry about. So Hard Rock seems like a logical pick, being a specific, and generally it's not too bad, I would say. And we're gonna see a pick very soon, so I mean, we'll see if we were correct or
And
not.
we'll see Hard Rock 2. Okay.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Maybe Tuss is watching the stream and he's like, "Hey yo guys, shut your mouths. I'm a convert main."
He's about to prove everyone wrong right now. Looks like people want you to sing again, Jin.
No.
You have some fans.
I don't have fans. Also, the good thing is, from this map pool, like, I wouldn't bob my head to a lot of them. I mean, I can listen to them, but I wouldn't sing them along.
I see.
But let me quickly take a glance at the next map pool, because there are some names in... Oh my god. Okay, there could be some singing going on Monday.
Ooh,
Actually, no, there can't be singing on Monday because it's a show match. Oh wait, actually maybe I don't even need to play. But yeah, yeah. Maybe Monday I will sing again, but not today.
We'll be everyone, I'm sure, will be waiting to hear that day when you sing.
No, they're gonna cover their ears because they will not want to hear me fucking sing. Terrible. They're just
You're singing. It was pretty good. I think it was pretty good.
Close copium. I mean, I can stop you guys. I legit can ban all of you. So do you want to know? Do you want to see for yourself, eh? But yeah, let's stop with the banter and jump into Hard Rock 2. As most people or players or watchers thought, OSUjanai did equip him.
Yeah, I think that was kind of expected here.
Winner goes to Toss though.
Yeah, Tuz getting that spinner there. And for players who might be curious as to why Janai has hidden, it is a preference mod. It doesn't add to the score multiplier with Score V2, so if anyone was curious about that, you can do that with Hard Rock and DT, and I believe Tiebreaker. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
Tiebreakers also allowed to be played with Hidden, as Hidden doesn't give you an extra score.
But as we were talking there about that, Tiz finds a miss early on, so that's going to shift the score lead to OSUjanai. I mean, Tuz is still doing really good though. I'm scared to say anything about his combo. I don't want to curse him, but he's recovering from that miss there. And I should say that both players miss.
A simultaneous miss, a rare miss from GinIkari again, but it won't help Tuz because he couldn't hold on to his combo, so the score gap is not narrowing, and OSUjanai still will lead on this map.
Yeah, honestly, with the amount of time left, I don't think, unless Janai misses, no, there's no time. That is going to solidify Janai's third point here. And I mean, honestly though, Tiz, for not liking or seeming to not be comfortable with comrades, that is actually really good performance at 2 miss. That was one of the closest we've seen so far. And honestly, if he didn't have that early miss against OSUjanai, he might have been able to actually take that point there. But nonetheless, OSUjanai takes a third point against 2ZZ, or Tuz, oops, and that is going to be a break point for him, so he gets to pick next.
He's going to pick a double time too.
Ooh, the song everyone's been waiting for.
Raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 4. Together we can raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, go the beams, hammer those joints, work in teams. Turn them around quick by the right elbow, grab a new partner, here we go. Come on, Apple family, let's get to it. Raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 4. Together we can raise this
Yeah, okay.
barn,
Wait. Before we play the map, they both want to have Nightcore on it.
Oh god.
Wait, what is the command for Nightcore?
Can you just type NC? MP mods NF or MP mods NF NC?
Mod, NC.
Oh, it looks like Yuna said 1.
Wait, what? Also multiplayer, come. Give me a second.
Circle right, get down if you're scared of heights. Forward, back, and twirl around. That barn's gonna be the best.
I believe I can't change it to Nightcore with mods only.
Interesting. You try MP mods NC free mod like that? Yeah, like how he typed it. MP mods NC free mod. That's how I would usually do it.
Enable double time Nightcore, enable free mod. Yeah, but it won't change to Nightcore, I believe. Oh, it seems it did.
It worked? Cool. There we go.
I don't know, but we will just go with it. The song is trash, by the way. Let me quickly watch who picked the map because he's going to get fired.
Alrighty, so looks like Nightcore did go through, so we get to hear this double time.
I can't fire him, it's Mashiro Mama.
Oh god, here we go.
Oh, it's actually Nightcore, my lord. Oh, it's even worse now, oh no!
Yeah. I mean, looks like the Nightcore is throwing OSUjanai off. His act is a little sus.
Where's this man? Where's this man?
Actually, I'd like to point out, Tuz is actually winning right now. He has better AC and I think had a better spin, so
He always had better spins in every map so far. So I would say Taz is the better spinner player, but OSUjanaiKATSURAda showed to be more consistent, as we already can see again, as Taz sadly finds a miss.
I have to say though, Janai putting on Hidden on an AR7 DT is kind of, I mean, at least for me, I would be pretty uncomfortable doing that. But I guess he's just so confident with Hidden. I mean, you know, he's the like really high-ranking Hidden player in this tournament, but quite surprised.
I mean, the rank of OSUjanaiKATSURAda is definitely off-putting, because his rank does not reflect his skill. He's definitely better than his rank is showing him to be. He just doesn't farm.
Yeah,
Some-
4,000.
Some combats this player is playing are mental. And both finding a similar risk again, but this won't hurt Taz, as Taz won't gain on him again. Meaning OSUjanaiKATSURAda will stay in lead and most likely will finish the map on top.
Yeah, I mean, that is going to be another point for OSUjanai, 4-2-0. And it goes back to Tuz's pick, but at this point, he's really gonna have to think about what he wants to do here, because he has to come back 4 points. 2 of those picks would have to be break points, so he's gotta think hard and how many wants to pick. I guess he's going with Hard Rock 1 right away, which is something that I think he actually does have a chance against OSUjanai if he can just
Yes,
hold his combo.
we also need to think about this being the first match point for OSUjanaiKATSURAda, so meaning Taz will face 4 match points, meaning every mistake could cost him the game right now. OSUjanaiKATSURAda definitely in a comfortable zone right now. But it will be interesting to see which player will come on top. It will be interesting to see which player will come out on top right now.
That's for sure, yeah. Interesting seeing I haven't seen many. Actually, no, I don't know what I was gonna say. Brain doesn't work at this time of the day. I'm quite tired.
And we are going to jump into the first match point.
Yeah, so we're gonna see if OSUjanai will take that last point and send Tuz to the losers bracket, or if Tuz is going to start his amazing, marvelous comeback right now. We'll see. I would love to see it, honestly.
Yeah, same. I just hope that Taz will manage to get a point, because I believe that would boost also his motivation or self-confidence into the lower bracket game. And OSUjanaiKATSURAda is missing some egg. Meanwhile, Tuz is holding DSS, meaning Tuz is right now ahead. Just by a
Yes.
small margin, but he is ahead.
I do have to say that this Hard Rock does look a little scary for some players, as there's not a lot of note density here, which can make Hard Rock very scary to read. So maybe Tuz practiced this map a lot, and he feels confident that he can get all of these jumps without missing. And I mean, so far he's showing us that he can.
The key moment will be the.
And I say that, and he gets a miss. I am so sorry because I did not.
Yeah, it's too late for that one, mate. Too late for that one.
But hey, there's still some time left in the map here. And
you can't find an excuse for yourself. Ain't working, my boy. Ain't working.
And unfortunately, Tuz is not going to be able to take that against OSUjanai. OSUjanai was able to full combo that map very confidently, it seems. And that's going to be a clean sweep, a 5-0 against Tuz there. I mean, I have to say, though, Tuz is going up against a high seeding player, and that takes a lot of, strength and courage to be able to perform as well as he did. So I still think that he put a great performance up against OSUjanai. And honestly, I think that he might be able to do good in the losers bracket just based on his performances there. I think if he goes up against someone that's more close to his, rank and his skill, I think he might actually be able to, perform pretty well. So good job to both players there. And that will conclude this match between them. And I think that is the last match of today, right?
That was the last match of Saturday. So the next match will be at 2 UTC on Sunday, which will be in, if my maths are not totally shit, 6 hours and 23 minutes. The match will be between Giro HD and Seth RGS.
That's gonna be a fun match to watch. Giro HD, really good hard rock player. So I'll be excited to see that match, and I'm sure many of you will be as well. So yeah, that will conclude today's match, and stay tuned for that match tomorrow. And I mean, I have nothing else to say. Anything you want to add in before we end the stream?
Nee, eigentlich nicht. No, not really. I believe you guys can be hyped for tomorrow. There will be some awesome matches again, and yeah.
Yes.
I just said that. I don't know why I speak German. I don't know, but yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Heam, for streaming. Thank you, 004, for casting with me. And I hope I can see a lot of you tomorrow on the streams again. Bye!
Bye-bye.